This is Dr. James, and we are seeing more and more people not vaccinate their kids. And then we're seeing people who do vaccinate their kids that are getting more scared of the people who aren't vaccinating their kids. So I want to clear up some things. One, if you're vaccinating your kids should be fine. The vaccines are very effective. But on the other side, the people who don't vaccinate their kids, they've really been benefiting from you because there's this herd immunity. If you have a large proportion of the population that can't get the disease, then the disease can't take foothold and can't take off. So you don't see a lot of it. And that number is about 76% of the population. So if you have 3/4 of the population vaccinated and they can't get the disease, or immune in another way, in the fact that they've already had the disease, then there's not really a way for the disease to take off. But there are places across the country where that number is getting higher and higher, the number of people who aren't vaccinated, and the vaccinated people are getting lower and lower. So we're going to start seeing those diseases. But the people that should be scared are the ones that aren't vaccinated. And they should probably be scared of more than just the disease. See, these vaccines have been around for a long time now. In fact, if you're a doctor that's younger than, say, 50, you probably have never seen a case of measles or mumps. You have to remember that Prevnar against strep pneumonia came out in about 1999, 2000. And so the doctors that had came out after that, they probably haven't seen much strep meningitis. Haemophilus, that vaccine came out in the late 1980s. So if you were a doctor after that, you probably haven't seen much epiglottitis or Haemophilus meningitis. So sometimes the biggest danger isn't the fact that you're going to get the disease. It's that your younger doctors, they're not going to know how to treat it. And that can be a real problem because in order to treat it, you have to think about it. And we've gotten very used to everybody being vaccinated. The disease is not really being around. We are probably going to start seeing more and more of them. So that's another thing that you got to be careful with. But if you're vaccinated, don't worry. It's the people that don't vaccinate their children that need to be on guard and need to warn their doctors that their children haven't been vaccinated.